Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it has been a hot minute. I have been pretty busy with some stuff, and excuse the light, I've got a lamp up there. I don't have one of those fancy ring lights. So it's highlighting all the fact that I've got my psoriasis breakout, but I have decided to do another video. So this time we are going to be doing something a bit more different than a pack opening. We are going to be opening these guys. If I can get it right, there we go. So we have Pokemon Emerald and Fire Red. So I recently bought these on eBay. Now, one was Facebook Marketplace that was posted to me, and it survived. Well done. And this was also bought on eBay. It had a little nip in the box, but I'm fine with that because I didn't think I'd be able to get one for as cheap as this, which was like £64 to like a one in a bid. And it does come with the wireless adapter, and it also comes with the game. So I'm going to do a few things in this video. So firstly, we're just going to open up the contents and just have a little look-see and just get a little bit excited about some old retro gaming advanced games and all that stuff. And then we're going to kind of have a little bit of a... I'm going to point out how you can indicate how these are real games rather than... There's a lot of fakes going around at the moment, or bootleg versions of the games, and people are buying them, and then I don't think you can upload the Pokemon to real games. I'm not too sure about that, but I kind of want to sort of tell you all and kind of give you a bit of insight. But so yeah, let's get into it. So I've got a DS here. We're gonna actually load up the games. You can see my chins, blah blah blah. So we're gonna put the games in, and we're just gonna see what Pokemon are on there, and see if I can like scab anything from any previous profiles just as trade bait, because eventually the plan is to get a Charizard. I had an old colleague when I used to work at Game about a million years ago, and he said that he had a Charizard all the way from Fire Red to like I think Sword and Shield. I don't quite know how far. I just remember him taking it all the way to the 3D versions, and that's kind of what I want to do. I kind of want to slowly get all the games into each version, and like I'm kind of going to do like a ribbon hunt or something like that. I'm not really sure, but I basically like the idea of having like an IV Perfect Charizard and just taking it on this ultimate journey. So with that being said, yeah, Soul Silver. I'm going to open up them. So we'll start with Emerald because these are both like my two favorite, like I guess, box art Pokemon. They're my favourite Pokemon. I love Rayquaza, I love Charizard, and yeah, like, got tattoos of them. Makes sense to own them in the box form, right? So we'll start off with Emerald. We'll start off with Fire Red. So what I like about this is with the original sticker, you can actually see that it was like, I think it was like $29.99. And it's got like a really old WH Smith sticker. So if you think about the time when this was being sold, we are looking at 2004. So this is like almost 17 years old. I just love it. I love the fact that I've had Leaf Green Fire Red, but I always used to like trade with my friends and stuff, and then we'd swap like games and play different ones. And the fact that I've actually got a box one of these, that's mine, it just makes me really happy. So it's all got like bubble wrap and stuff inside. I don't think I'll keep the bubble wrap in there because it just kind of pads out the box a little bit. So we'll just stick you there because you're pretty. So here we have our little... I would like to test this. I'm going to be getting a Game Boy Advance SP at some point as part of my little Pokemon collection. So I can test that working. I'm sure it works fine. The guys seem pretty legit. So I'd like to get that tested. I'm just going to like leave that like there. And then we have our Pokemon Fire Red. So I'm going to show you some little indicators how to tell that one of these is real. So firstly, when you look at the back, you've got these four little like chip things here. So very like, just sort of like four rectangles, four polygons or whatever you want to call it on the circuit board. And it's very clean on the actual circuit board as well. The next way of finding out if it's real or fake is obviously the shine of the actual sticker. You can get some really good fakes of these, but the one thing that they won't have, if it is a really good fake, is this like serial number moment we've got going on here. So that's how you can confirm that this is an official, legitimate Nintendo product. So yeah, let's do we stick it in first? We'll stick it in first. Let's just see what's on here. So hopefully my phone doesn't die out halfway through. So I did test this and it should work fine. Oh my god, yeah, thank you. Get rid of my face there. So okay, so it's not. It's like probably damage it like that. I think I was told that you're not supposed to do that, but everyone does it, and it usually. There we go. See, it's working. You can't see the Nintendo because it's so bright, but yeah. Usually, every time I've got hold of a copy of Fire Red, it's always had like a dodgy sort of moment. Oh, do we watch it? So you got my face there. No, I don't know what. There we go. Oh, how exciting is this? Best soundtrack. That isn't like platinum and stuff. It's so you can't really see it because the camera. Okay, there you go. You can see it like that. So we've got Misty. They played it for 30 hours, which is a good run, I guess. 75. So halfway through the original Kanto Pokédex, and 8 badges. So we're just gonna look and see what they've got. So they obviously this is like the last place we want to see them at because they have been trading away their stuff, I bet. So I've been playing a lot of Soul Silver recently. So what have we got here? We've got Theory. HM Bait. Zapdos. Okay, so we can trade that over. It's level 63 as well, which is alright. Thunderwave, that's good. Level 63 Pokemon with Thunderwave is always nice. Could do some little more like electric attacks though. Oh, it's got Charge, but we want Thunder here. Or Thunderbolt. Yeah, that's alright. So we've got a little Doduo. I don't really know much about the natures and stuff. I'm just like... Yeah, it's all just stuff. Pikachu. They didn't even evolve it. I swear the Moonstones are like heavy around it. And there's the Pidgeotto they traded from their copy of like Emerald or whatever it traded from. Where'd they get it from? See who's the original trainer? Met in a trade. Sammy. Shame it doesn't tell you what game they originated from. That'd be cool. It's not a shiny, it's just that my camera's not really doing it justice. Okay, so there's nothing there other than the Zapdos. We can kind of steal that. So I have to play it like this. I'm playing it through the viewfinder. So we've got a Dugtrio, we can rob that. A Lapras as well, that's always nice. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Go back, meh. Gloom's alright, yeah. Shelder, Whismile. So there's not really much on here. We've based on the fact that they come out of the trade Pokemon Center, we could already confirm that they had traded all their good stuff over. But they missed the Zapdos. They must have got bored, or they already had one in the game that they were sending it to. But we can nab the Zapdos. We can like nab the Lapras. I think that's it. To be honest, we'll search the other boxes. I'm just going to assume that there's, like, nothing in them, because I don't want to bore you all day. Last check. Let's see if I've got a Master Ball. So I got loads of, that would be cool. I could, like, catch a Pokemon and just, like, buff it. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so they've used the Master Ball. So that being said, the game works fine. And I'm really happy with that. There's not really any noteworthy Pokemon. But we shall move on to the Emerald.
It's lit!
So, I've got to be careful with this. There's probably nothing on this one. I mean, hopefully there's like shiny Rayquaza that hasn't been like Game Sharks, but let's face it, we're never going to be that lucky, are we? He says pulling Charizard VMAXs. So this one's actually got some contents. I did look through this one before. I mean, I looked through both of them before, but I didn't look in the games. So I'm going to pull it all out because like it's got like a protective cover on it, and I can't really pull it out, but you can see what it is. It's Emerald, 2005. Are we looking at? Yeah, 2005. Just when the DS was coming out. Make a random noise, Rayquaza. So, whoa, this is cool. We love I miss the days when we got instruction manuals with video games. We had stuff to read. This game was so... I had Ruby as my first GBA game. And then my friend had Emerald and we used to battle it out. And once he caught Rayquaza, that was it for me. I lost when I was like, my Groudon's going to beat everyone. Blah, blah, blah. And then he caught Rayquaza and absolutely smashed me after that. I was like, right. I had a team with all the starters as well to like have the ultimate team.
Delusion. Convince yourself.
It kind of... We all got to level 100 and then I think Pearl come out and then we all just played... Like, I started playing that and then nobody played them anymore. It's like, oh. So, wow, this is cool. Catching and raising... We know about that. We wouldn't be here if we didn't know how to do that. Wait. I don't know what I was saying. So again, this is the cartridge. And it is definitely like the nicest like cartridge. It's a really pretty colour. So... identifying marks for this being a legitimate Nintendo product. So we've got our little numbers here. So if you're looking on eBay and you buy one of those 10 quid ones, see if it's got this, and the chance that it probably won't because it's fake. So yeah, we got that. Also, another telltale sign is, you can't really see it on this camera, but there's like writing inside there, like where it says Nintendo. Sometimes they'll have like dodgy writing, and that should be the case with this one, but we've already confirmed that. Because usually with the fake Fire Reds, they'll have like a little message saying, the thing is that they usually have like a weird little message because I had a friend that had a Fire Red and I played that and it always had like a message like the game still can be played, and I don't know why it would ever display a message like that, but it must have known it was like a counterfeit version. The game must have been able to detect it within the code or something. But yeah, and it's got 4 pins of there, and like, again, really clean circuit board. If you see some of the circuit boards of the other Pokemon games, they tend to be a lot like blotchy and messy in terms of the soldering on like on the back. But yeah, let's get this loaded in, and let's see what Pokemon we can't nab from it. Oh, there we go. First time. I'm getting good at this. Oh, that's bad tune. I'm gonna just like go over here for a minute. Okay, so obviously that's going to be a problem. So basically, berry events aren't a thing in this because they run on a timer. This is a common problem with like Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, and for the Game Boy Color games because they rely on a battery to perform certain tasks. With the GB Game Boy Color games and the Game Boy games, they rely on a battery to save your data, as this only used it for actual like clock-based events, like a clock watch. Hence why that are the little watch batteries that you put in them. So, however, see, like this one says here, clock-based events will no longer occur, but the game can still be played. As you can see, there's still a save file. This is a very common issue or thing. So, oh, here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So very early on in the game, someone's like trading over a whirlpool. I'm not going to bother with that. I want my experience of this to be authentic. Okay, so let's... They've clearly not caught much. It's an adamant wormpool. It's Dialga has a worm. If you get that reference. So let's start off tree code. They clearly didn't get far in this game. There's 4 Pokemon. Oh, that music. Should we see if there's any trainers? Right, just have a... I would never do a Let's Play on one of these. Oh, they planted a berry, but it's obviously not grown. Yeah, there we go. This is an absolute bop. Bowcatcher Lyle. Oh, Whirlpool. Battle of the Worms. And that's enough of that. So, yeah. I was just flexing these. So the plan is to get a Charizard onto this, put him through to... Maybe I don't know if I'll put him through the Emerald game, but I will put him... Maybe I will, because I've got the contests there. And hopefully the next place the Charizard will land on here, and I'll plan to do the Elite Four there, and then take him on. I'm not sure if I'm going to document the whole thing. It's just something I wanted to do, and I'm kind of really excited about the fact I finally got a boxed version of these. I mean, I've been wanting them, but I never really thought about like putting the money into it. So yeah. I'm slowly collecting the Pokemon games. I've got some of the Game Boy Color games. I did originally try to post a video or make a video in December, but it just wasn't happening. My creative energy's kind of been at a low while I've been focusing. I've kind of lost a bit of weight. I've lost 2 stones so far, so I'm smashing it. Hence why the jawline's slowly coming back. Anyway, that's all, folks. That's all I'm planning to upload. But I thought, I know I haven't been making videos, and I know I always plan to. I just sometimes don't know what to make, so I'd rather like make something that's a bit authentic rather than just keep opening packs all the time. So instead, I'm going to open some games. So yeah, that's been me. That's thanks for watching. Do all the usual stuff. If you fancy a giggle, leave a comment. I'll be around. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening and all that stuff. And be safe. Wear your mask. Drink water. And sometimes treat yourself to a fruit because your body will thank you for it. I know I should have been. Okay. Bye.